Hi, boys and girls. This shirt says, love my little peeps, and that's you. And I've missed you so much. But today we're going to do more about the letter V. Remember how we talked about that last time? So we're going to count on our calendar, and let's count our numbers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what would go here? 6. Very good. So I'm going to put up 6. And if you look straight up, it's Monday. It's April the 6th, and it's on a Monday. So let's do our Days of the Week song. And remember, we clap on Monday. So get ready, because it comes quick. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now let's go over. Get out your alligator hands. And remember, we're going to clap on April. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. If you look right here in November, you can see a V, which is the letter we're talking about. Let me circle that. November, Vember. And we talked about V the other day, and I said if you were here at school, and I said show me your V's, you would do this and go, and show me your V's. So, get out your journals. So look for your journal and get a pencil. And let's talk about some words that start with V. Now, you haven't been here with me, so it's been kind of hard to talk about and see our different centers, but hopefully Mom and Dad and Papa and Grammy are all helping you. But if you look at your V book, there's some ideas. Okay? So in our book, we had a violin. We had a van, and we had violets, which is a color, but it's also a little tiny pretty flower. If you were also here and you looked over on the blue chart, there's a vest, a valentine, and remember I sent you stuff to make a valentine. I also sent you stuff to play vet. That's not over there. And then vegetables. That's a long word. Vegetables. And vase. And volcano. What else is over there? We have van, vegetables, vase, violin, vacuum. Okay? So these are V words. So in your journal, think what you can draw. You can draw a picture of a violin or a van or a flower. We can call it violets. A vest, a valentine, a vet, vegetables, a vase, a volcano, or a vacuum. So draw a picture in your journal of one of those, and when you get through, ask Mom or Dad or whoever you're with to write which word of what you drew in your journal. Or maybe they could write it and you could copy it and write it in your journal yourself. Okay? So, I'll give you a minute to draw your picture. I'm only going to count to 10 now. And if you need more time, just pause the YouTube video. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you finish, if not, pause the video, draw your picture, and then what we're going to do next is look at your V book. So get out your V books. You should see the violin. You should see the violin. And we're going to read. Use your finger and point to the words. V is for violin. Open your book, and remember sometimes the pages stick together. V is for van. V is for violets. In my pan. Okay, and now after you read it, or maybe go read it to somebody, pause the video. I want you to go through and circle the V's. There are no hidden ones on the back. So look for Mama V's and Baby V's and circle them in your book for me. Then you might want to give it to Mom or Dad or Papa or whoever and see if you circled all of them. Okay, so circle your V's. when you get through with that, let's look at all our letters and see if you can say these to yourself. It's a Monday, and sometimes over the weekend we forget, so I'll give you hints today, but I might not on other days. Remember this one? B, B. All the hints we talk about, J, J. This is your teeth will touch your lip when you're finished. You probably know that one. Here's our new one, B, V, V, V. Make your lips tickle, V. Time out. Show me your tongue will touch the back of your teeth. N, in. Think of a pirate. What does he say? This one, your lips will touch at the end like something's good. M. This is an A that sneezes and it pops open. H. U. I see you. Da, da, da. D. We know that one because of Katie, Sue, and Kaylee. P, P. This one starts Presley. Think of Presley. Don't y'all miss all our friends? G. What has 3? Easton knows this one. E has 3. That starts his name. O. S. And Q. Sounds like you're clearing your throat, and then you say you Q. Very good. Okay. Also, I want us to do our numbers. Okay. Let's do our numbers. You can sit on 6, but not 9. What's this one? All of you know that one. Crazy. You can sit on, but not 9. And this goes to heaven. It rhymes with it. Okay? Very good. I hope you are getting those letters and those numbers. Okay? This is the part where I would tell you to sit on your bottoms or lay on your tummies. So if you're watching a video, see if you can lay on your tummy and watch it. But it's going to be our story. It says, how many veggies? See the V? And my girls had this book when they were little. So look, the pages are coming out. If you were here, I'd have to say, be very careful with my book. Bob the tomato is taking a trip. A day on the sea will be fun. How many veggies are on his small ship? The answer, of course, is 1. Larry the cucumber joins Captain Bob. Could he find a place on the crew? Maybe first mate. He'd be great for the job. Now on the boat there are 2. 2 little veggies are taking a trip. Junior says, what about me? I've got some crackers and soda to sip. Count them again. 1, 2, 3. Larry says, who will push us along? I'm not very good with an oar. Let's call Mr. Nezer because he's so strong. And now on the boat there are 4. Junior says, Captain, our numbers are growing. Soon we'll be rowing. The wind will be blowing. But tell me, please, how will we know where we're going when no one is sitting up there? We need someone up in the chair. The gourd they call Jerry is next to arrive. His compass and spyglass would help them survive. So quickly they vote him shipmate number 5 and send him up high in the air to stare at the sea from his chair. Look at him, he's looking through something to see far away. 5 little veggies, no room for another, the perfect vocational mix. Till Jerry says, boy, I sure miss my brother. And Jimmy becomes number 6. 6 is enough, Bob remarks to his men. At least it's not 10 or 11. But Percy jumps in. There's Percy right there. And when Bob counts again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only one thing that we're missing, says Larry, a parrot. Now that would be great. Then Laura shows up with her pet parrot, Harry, and now on the boat, there are 8. There's crazy 8. 8 little veggies and 1 silly parrot, who came, you'll remember, with Laura the carrot. The wait, sir, says Junior, our boat cannot bear it. We're headed for trouble, I think. Our boat is beginning to sink. Yes, 8 little veggies, all trying to bail, starting to argue and whine. I'm coming, yells Archie, and I've got a pail. He jumps in, making it 9. Sit on 6, not 9. 9 little veggies, all wet to their knees. Look, the boat's going down, beginning to shiver and shake. Turn to see something come out of the trees that makes their hearts quiver and quake. Goliath the giant, a big bumpy pickle, runs down to the dock with a shout. I'm no good at sailing, but I love bailing, so I'm going to help you guys out. Look at this next page. Ready? Splash. It's a big word. You could read that if you were looking at the book. 10 little veggies all taking a bath, as soggy can be. 1 little parrot looks back with a laugh and pilots his boat out to sea. The parrot got the boat. So they made it to 10. If you were counting 10, that would be all your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Now, at this time, if you were here, you'd go to Miss Heather. You come back for a snack, and if you look in your packet, I have a snack in there for you, and it's veggie straws. And what I want you to do is take those, and before you eat them, I want you to make a V. I want you to make 3 V's. Make 3 V's out of the veggie straws. Then you can eat them if you want it. And I know you stick them in your juice and use them as real straws. Okay? Now, since we talked about veggies in there, and vegetables starts with V, I want you to ask your mom, your dad, your papa, whoever you're with, go to your pantry, which is usually a cabinet where they stay, all your food stays, and see if you can go in there and count how many vegetables you have. Maybe you have a can of green beans or a can of some kind of tomatoes. Then I want you to go to your refrigerator and see if you have vegetables in there. There might be some lettuce or tomatoes. A lot of you bring tomatoes for lunch, so see if you have those. But count and tell me how many vegetables are in your pantry, or do tally marks, or draw a picture of your favorite one and send me the picture. Okay? Also, maybe you could help mom or grandma today and see if you can use the vacuum and help vacuum your house, because vacuum starts with a V. Or maybe you could ask your mom, hey, maybe we could eat or make some vegetable soup, or just talk about which vegetable in vegetable soup is your favorite. Some of you all would probably like to eat some vegetables with ranch. I know Brody would. He loves ranch. Okay? So you got, I want you to count your veggies, and I want you to help vacuum. But also in your packet today, I'm going to have a cup and some seeds, and I want you to make a vase out of the cup. I want you to put stickers on it, and I want you to see if mom and dad can help you find dirt and plant your seeds so it becomes a vase for the flowers. But also there's one more thing I want you to do. If you have in your packet writing your name, you're always going to have that. I want you to practice that. Maybe you can get a violet and practice that. But I also want you to see if you can make volcanoes. If you were here with me, I would have a big volcano and show you how it erupted. But if you're at home, ask mom or dad or whoever. All you need is baking soda and vinegar. And ask mom and dad if you have it. If not, maybe they can order it and get it tomorrow, because I know some of them don't want to go to the store. And if you have food color, but if not, it'll still work. Miss TaTa got green so you can see it, okay? So I have a dropper, and you may not have a dropper at home, but maybe you could use a straw, or you could just get a little tiny spoon and drip it. If you were here though, I'd give you a cup of vinegar, and I would make you a tiny volcano out of baking soda. And remember our rule, you pinch it, put it in, let it go up, let go, then you bring it over here, and you could pinch it on there and watch it make volcanoes. Now, if you were here with me, we would do a big one and watch it erupt. But I was going to give you a whole bunch of little ones and let you just make little tiny volcanoes. And tell Mom and Dad you might need a pan. That way you're not making a mess. And you can just keep it all in the pan. Okay? And if you don't get to do this at home, maybe if and when we come back to school, I can let you do this one day. Because it's really a fun experiment. So maybe Mom and Dad can help you get this stuff. And like I said, if you don't have a dropper, see if you can get just a little spoon and drip it on there. Or use a straw and hold the end and let it go. But it's fun to make volcanoes. And like I said, if we come back to school, I'll let you do this one day. I love you. Have fun. And if your Mom and Dad have any questions, just tell them to text me. Bye.